Welcome back to CZ's Monster. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we're going to continue working on these, but first a few changes around the base in the overworld. First of all, I upgraded my reactor, which is going to provide most of the power for many things, and also my laser drill mainly, to a 7x7. And this is now 5 cores, so 5 fuel rods high, and there's 5 of them, there's one in the centre. Now we've got diamond coolant and liquid ender coolant. Now if you didn't know, diamond is actually a real good conductor in real life due to its very its lattice crystalline structure. It makes it a very good conductor of heat and makes a very good sense to use as an actual heat conductor. So yeah, so that's that. What you may have also noticed is these 2 tools down here. First of all, the RF Cutlass, which is just basically a cutlass with a flux capacitor on, which makes it power in flux, and I put a load of upgrades on it. Basically, you can add a notch apple, which is the apple surrounded by golden blocks, and a diamond block to add a modifier, a never star to add a modifier, and a gold block and a diamond to add a modifier. I did all that. This got paper and paper, a paper handle, a paper guard, and a manual blade. And then I filled the rest up with quartz, as you can see, 504. That's 1 stack and 62. And as you can see, it does 15.5 hearts of damage, which is practical kill for most mobs, excluding the Enderman. Now as for this pickaxe, I did the same. I made it a flux, silk touch, put all those upgrades, and then stuck a load of redstone on. It mines ridiculously fast. So, back over at base B, we've got a few things. One, I'm planning on going with a hexagon structure. Why can't I fly? Thank you. Hexagon structure in a honeycomb shape. So as you can see, I've started laying it out here. I've gone with grey stained clay and mine factory loaded yellow glass. I'm also going to use some yellow clay on the floor along with either a carpet or wood. I've not quite decided which one. I might just use carpet inside the house. Lesson seeds. Nice. So yeah, let's put you lot away. So we come inside here. I've also added a magnum torch up here. Stop mobs from spawning. Very useful. So let's see how to get started. Well, we got some tesseracts in the system, hopefully. No, we haven't, but we have got one partially crafted. Ah yes, we got a tesseract now. I'll tell it to craft another one just to have one on backup. We'll need some conduit. 26, that's plenty, and then we'll need an industrial apiary. Now industrial apiaries are added by Gendustry, which makes bee breeding a lot easier. So we're going to take 2 industrial apiaries for now, nice and simple, and we're also going to take some upgrades. Now I've already programmed a load of these in, so we're going to want we're not going to want any optimization upgrades. We're going to want 8 lifespan life upgrades, and these reduce the lifespan by 33% for each one installed, and as you can see it says a maximum of 4 installed, so that's why I've gone with 8. So we got that. We've got put you lot away, industrial apiaries, and we're going to put these out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the bees in the external honeycombs, and I'll have probably inside of here some machines and other stuff. I'll probably leave this as an open courtyard or something, pretty it up, make it nice, water features, that kind of stuff. For stuff when I'm not recording and I haven't got any industry to do, let me arty side go out and have some fun. So yeah, but for now we'll just do what we're doing here inside the bee base. So we'll put this here, this here. We'll get our 2 industrial apiaries. We'll put them here. And actually we could do with those lifespan upgrades. Not lifespan, automation upgrades. I'll explain why shortly. So we're going to link this up to our dig rig, which is where the big reactor is. And this is going to be receiving energy. These should be full of power because that thing's producing 17.9 thousand redstone flux. These mobs are annoying, the makes. I'll have to figure out a way to stop them from spawning because they're just everywhere. It's the only thing that's spawning and it's so annoying. So in here we have a few things. We have some queens. For some reason they've all stacked together. I think that might be a problem with the filing cabinets. In here we have a lot of hives. We have a water hive and rock hives. Now these have been mined up by my silk touch quarry. The one water hive probably from when it's mined over water. The rest, the rocky hives, just because they spawn in rocks, and that's a lot, I have to say. And I've got some drones over here. So first of all, I think we're going to set up a meadows, and another easy one is a forest. We're going to get our forest queen, and we're going to get pristine stock. This one's pristine stock as well. Pristine's better than ignoble. And we're going to get those 2 automation upgrades, which are these. You know, I'll show you some of the recipes. So we got the automation upgrade, which is a bronze gear, a piston, some redstone, and the upgrade frame, which is just some tin, some redstone, and some gold. The lifespan upgrade is fermented spider eyes and glass. Production upgrade, which I cannot make yet because we need royal jelly, which is produced by bees. So we'll get onto that in a bit. And the industrial apiaries, if you're wondering how they're made, is bee receptacle, sturdy casing, pistons, and bronze gears. Sturdy casing is a chest out of bronze, and a bee receptacle, some gold pressure plate, some bronze, some redstone, and a glass pane. Nice and simple stuff. I did take the automation upgrades out. No. Ooh, lag. Thank you. Be gone. I don't like you. Upgrade. Install you lot. Right. Which side did I do it on? This side? Yes. So we're going to put the forest in here and the meadows in here. Now these bees are going to keep breathing, and what the automation bees will do, you've got not bright enough. Oh, please tell me I'm not blocking it with the tree. Let's get on top of it. Can I still have it inside the main base but be... Yeah, we're probably going to have them out here as well. Right, let me get my crescent hammer. Oh, you can actually... Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Those 2 bees are bred in with each other to create some queens. So you can have a forest queen, and you can have meadows queen. And you know what, actually, I'll just stick a tesseract in the middle for now. That should power both of them. Yep, filling up. You need 1 of them and 4 of them. Same with you. Now these 2 should start breeding now. Well, working. And yep, those particle effects mean that they are working. So this is going to take some time. Now, like what I did in my A Growing Sky series, On screen now, I'll put a table which basically shows all the breeding you need to do. Well, not all breeding, but most of the basic breeding. And what I'm trying to aim for are the... oh, I can't remember which one it is. It's like Imperial or Royal bees. Let's see. It's the ones that make royal jelly. Imperial bees, which is a long chain of breeding Majestics, Noble, and I also want to get down the industrial bees as well. So, oh, you also need flowers. Oh, yeah, that might be important. Bees require flowers, and depending on what biome the bee comes from, well, what biome it says it wants will depend on what flower it wants. So plains want roses or yellow flowers, whereas something like a jungle will want vines or the ferns. A desert will want cactus. Nether will want netherwort. You can have them want redstone, which is just a redstone torch. You can have nether. No, end. They want a dragon egg, so they are your end game bees. A self-explanatory name. You've got flowers now. Just take it out and try it again. Yeah. Ooh, that's working very quick. So what I've got to do is leave these for a while, and we're going to get some honeycomb. So whilst these set up, I'm going to get some machines up together to automize the bees so we can have them going automatically. Right, so what I'm also doing is I've got a 64K storage drive here, which is formatted to fuzzy, so anything with the same, well, anything with that metadata it will use. It's using any of that damage, and it's using the princesses and the drones, and I formatted it to allow those to come onto it. And then in here we're going to put them, and this is set to 0 priority, so any bees or drones that get put into the network should go on this drive. Should being hopeful and according to logic. Should definite? No. So I'm currently setting up just some squeezers and some centrifuges outside to, well, to do the squeezing and all that. I think that's what I'm going to use this area for, as well as for decoration. Now I just wanted to show you how fast this thing mines with haste 2 and all that redstone. Did you see that? Did you not? Yeah, I'll show you again. There. It's quick, I know. It's a bit hard to see, but yeah. You'd think it'd be one of those one-click tools. You know what? I'm actually interested. How fast does it really mine? That is quick. You are seeing how fast this is mining obsidian. I have really just realised how quick this pick is. Right, so to the centrifuges, I've linked up the ME network. I've ran some cable underground, as you can just about see there, and we're going to set these up. So there's 3 combs in, well, 3 different mod combs. So there's 3 different mods that add combs. You have magic bees, forestry, and there should be extra bees. Now currently I only have extra bees and magic bees and forestry bees combs. Now all the bees come under forestry for Minecraft. It's just the way they have to do it to make bees work, basically, whereas the combs are treated like any other item. So we've got a forestry comb and a magic comb. We're going to tell it to match any, complete fuzzy. I'm going to move any items and always active. Now an item that I haven't used before, excluding the Igorian Sky series, is this. It's called an ME bus memory card. Just 2 gold, redstone, 2 iron, and an advanced processor. Now if you shift click on any sort of bus, it will save the settings to the memory. Now as you can see here, this one's blank, but if I right click, it loads all the settings. So this is a way, if you have a big machine array, to make them all do the same thing with just a simple use of that, especially once you have it. So yeah, I'll put that away. Now I also made a ridiculously overpowered hatchet. Temptation got to me, I saw it and I was like, well, I was thinking, I was about to put in the ME cable and I thought, I could do an axe. I could wait and do it later, but I want to do it now, so I did. Oh, I didn't show you the comb thing working, so we're going to quickly throw in the combs in the thing. And one of these, yep, as you can see, that one's got comb, that one's got comb, and it'll be working, and this one's got... Oh wait, no, this one won't be working, because Tesseracts produce RF. RF needs to be in a conduit to transform into MJ. Remembering things. Showing you this stuff, I wouldn't have realised for ages if I hadn't shown you this. Because I've shown you it, I've realised I have a problem. And you know what? Just for that, I'll put this one here. Do I have any dirt? Because I need to fill in that hole, because it will annoy the hell out of me. So, one more item we're going to need is the Bealizer, which is crafted in the Carpenter, which requires these items. And we want the Carpenter, so type in carp, E-N. Bring it up please, NEI. I know it's a struggle to look for that block. Take the Carpenter, and we're going to need the tin. Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need some red. 1, 2. A diamond. Not got many left from turning that reactor core to have diamonds, and glass pane. There. Right, so now that we have that, we can stick down this Carpenter. Now, this Carpenter requires power, so for now I'm just going to stick it here temporarily. I'll probably start off a proper location for this in the future. So there's the Carpenter. Oh, it requires water, doesn't it? And I don't have access to my water thing over here. Oh, there's a lake over here. Perfect. We'll just grab a load of buckets of water. I'll sort out something proper for this in the future. That should be more than enough. So we want our diamond there. So you put your crafting recipe up top to allow for automation. Was it 2 glass panes? Have I made a mistake? Ah yes, I need one more piece of glass pane. Oops, glad. There we go, 1 glass pane. Put that in here, and that should start. Yep, it's crafting the Bealizer, which allows you to analyze these. Bee analyzer. Makes sense. Right, so our bees have produced some combs now, as you can see, and we're going to perform some breeding. Now, if you remember, to get the common bee, which is your first bee you need to breed a forest with a meadows. Now, as we know, these two are perfect bees, so we're going to breed them in here. And then whilst they're doing that, they're going to breed, then they're going to have the life cycle. We're going to want some honey. So do we have any honey in here? You get honey from honeycombs. Hopefully we'll get it. Maybe. We're looking for honey drops. Do you know what might help me get the honey? is if we put in some import buses to retrieve the honey from the machines. Yeah, I can't believe I actually overlooked that. But hey, mistakes are made. So put you lot away and we'll get some honey drops. Now hopefully those two bees have finished breeding and have died off. If we come over here, and this is how you do normal bee breeding. You breed them in an apiary. Now there is a way to do this a bit more accurately, but I'm going to do one breeding like this to show you how to do it. Once they're done, I'll show you what you need to do in the next step. So as you can see here, we have a common drone, a meadows princess, and a forest drone. Now that's only showing something known as dominant and recessive traits. So if you put in some honey drops, as you can see, you have active and inactive traits. In real life, you've got no, that's my mistake, sorry. You've got active traits and inactive traits. So the current trait that will take effect, and side traits that are hidden in the background and may come up down future in the line. So we've got a meadows forest hybrid, we've got a common forest hybrid, and we've got a forest meadows. So what we would do now is breed the common with the meadows again until we get the bee what we want, and you just keep repeating this. Now this forest drone, well, we have a use for him that may not be the most pleasant use, and that fate is the gene pool. We are going to liquefy these bees down into pure DNA, or as some people like to call it, BNA. So we're going to stick it over here, and it's charging up. So once we open the inventory, I did another cycle and I got a plain forest drone from it, and the forest drone hybrid. So this is going to melt it down into DNA. So get that, click on that. No, I'm clicking it too many times. I just want to click it once. Right, was that the sound of a gas then? Oh, can I open my backpack please, game? I just want a lever there, and a lever just for now. This is only temporary. And now we have, okay, the game's really lagging at this point, 200 buckets of DNA. So what I want is another 8 bees, and to scan them, because scan bees provide more DNA than non-scan bees. So I need 8. Oh, I have lots in here. 1, 2, 3. We'll scan these. Now scanning stacks at a time, like so, will only cost 1 honey, which is a nice little trick to save honey and do lots of scanning. Now scan bees offer more DNA than non-scanned. I think non-scanned, I don't know the cost actually. So this should get me a bucket's worth of bee DNA. What's this actually called? Is it just called DNA? Oh, liquid DNA. So what we're also going to do is create a fluid drive, which I'm going to label DNA, and I'm going to partition it with liquid DNA. So if I format this, that turns to actual liquid DNA, and then this will only allow liquid DNA in it, meaning we have a perfect storage for DNA. We can then go put DNA into our system. So what I'm going to do is come over here. I don't know why it's lagging so much now. Put a cable there to connect up, put dirt there, and remove these, because now we be able to import it into the system without no worry. Now unfortunately we've run out of time for this episode, so between this episode and next I'm going to purify this bee line. So what I'm going to do is basically get it so both bees are common, get them into a pure trait, then I'm going to add the automation upgrade and just allow them to breed till I have a load of drones, and then we can take that and use that to create more bees of our choice. So yeah, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button. Any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer them if possible. Stay well, and Survivor out.